Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is the first installment of Friday Sews, but it is being posted on a Saturday, but the spirit of the video is the same. So Friday Sews was created by Jen, my sewing buddy, from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, I believe is the name of the channel. And so she encouraged me to start making these videos. So here's my first one. And I'm going to try to start posting them on Fridays as best I can. If not, they'll end up probably being on Saturday because I work Monday through Friday and sometimes it's just a little bit hard to do. But nonetheless, here we go. I'm going to start by talking about what I have made and what I'm going to make. My Sojo has been kind of out the window since the holidays, but I'm trying to get back into it, and I am. But I have made a few things, and so I'm going to talk to you about those. So one of the first things that I worked on, or finished I should say, is a project from the Minerva Makers, I guess, blog group. I was given some yardage of some viscose suiting from Minerva. It's beautiful fabric. It's got like this sort of herringbone stripe in it, very subtle. I'll show you up close. I made NewLook, let's see, 6642 View C out of that. It has, so I got the natural waist, it's got a little tie in the front, it's about knee length, it's got pockets, it's really great pattern, really great fabric. So why don't we just take, let me go look at the skirt right now and then we'll come back to it. So here is the NewLook skirt. And we're going to look up close at the details. So the main, I guess, selling point for this pattern is this notched waistband here at the center front. So it kind of curves down into the notch in the front, which gives it a nice detail. And then here is the ribbon. So this is vintage ribbon, which I think it's really cute. I really like the colors. I don't have a lot of brown in my wardrobe, or orange. I guess this is kind of an orangey red. But it's got this black in it, and it just makes it fun, and it just dresses up an almost basic black skirt, right? So we also have this pleat here in the front, of course, and over here, the ribbon is actually sewn into the dart. Now, it's not complicated, it's not hard, it's actually very easy, and I like that. I mean, you've got this nice shaping in the skirt. So it really kind of hugs up here towards the upper hip into the waist. And then it has a nice flare out. It's just a very nice shape overall. And it's important to note that this is more of a high-waisted skirt, being that it sits at your natural waist. So do keep that in mind. And over here in the back is invisible zipper, which is pretty good. You know, I'm getting the hang of these invisible zippers. And it has pockets, which I don't normally do pockets, but I think it's kind of cool that I've got pockets. Maybe I'm gonna get on the pocket bandwagon. So I just used basic black broadcloth that I had in my stash. And as I mentioned earlier, this is a viscose. The thing with black is it just collects dust, and I still have chalk marks from when I made it. Anyway, so you can see this herringbone kind of stripe running through the fabric. So it's very subtle, but it gives it just enough texture so that's not just this sort of flat black, if you know what I mean. Overall, I'm really pleased with this skirt. I love it. I can see making it again. Now, the only alteration I just wanted to point out is I just added a couple, I think 2 to 3 inches to the length. So it hit where I wanted it to. But other than that, super happy with how it came out. Okay, so that was the skirt. I hope you like it. I love it. I really like that pattern, and I'm going to make it again. Maybe next time without the tie, because the tie can kind of hide the notch, which is a nice feature of the pattern. But I like both. I like the tie and I like the notch, so there you go. Okay, so I did a pattern test for Sinclair, which are the Kiki Briefs. So they're underwear. And I have never made underwear before. I had never wanted to make underwear before because I thought it was boring. No one's going to see them. What does it matter? You know, all these excuses. But I decided to do the test and see how it went. And it was actually kind of fun because I realized that, you know, a lot of times I don't really like the prints or colors that underwear available online. And I could pick my own. That's one of the wonderful things about sewing is that you can make whatever you want. So I got some, what's this? Lyocell. Here, I have a scrap of it. Lyocell and spandex, super soft, nice and stretchy. These underwear, I just like, I'm wearing them and I don't feel like I'm wearing anything, which is great. So the Kiki Briefs, they come in like high rise or with a contour band, mid rise like I made. You can do leg bands. You can do clear elastic, braided elastic, picot like I did, or like I said, bands, so you can use your actual fabric and do it like that. I'll pop some pictures in so you can see the different versions, but I will be making more underwear. In fact, I've been kind of hoarding elastic, so we could go look at that right now. We can go look at the elastic I've been buying. So now that I've decided it's actually fun to make underwear, I've been looking for places to buy lingerie elastic. So Etsy's been really great for that. I found 2 sellers. Well, one of them actually turns out to not be new to me. So this one is new. This is Mary Supplies, and Mary's here in California, and I bought some elastic white, black, and navy, and then I got this picot, and I think you say picot and it's not peacock, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, in black and this light blue. And these are, I think they're like 5 or 3 yards for under $3 each, you know what I mean? So like this here is 3 yards, and I know I paid under $3, and then like these are 5 yards, and I paid under $3 for these. So great prices, great shipping prices as well. And then Stitch Love Studio, who I realize I've ordered from before for something else. I bought some nice little picots from them as well in various colors, as you can see here. I just went crazy. I do this. I just get this sort of like obsession. And these, I think like 2 or 3 yards is like $3 or $2. I mean, these are very inexpensive. So I just bought a bunch, not really knowing what fabrics I was going to use yet. So I will link them below in case you are interested and you're trying to find some really nice elastic for your lingerie. Okay. So I will put the link below if you want to check out the Kiki Briefs pattern. I think if you have never made underwear before, especially the Sinclair pattern would be a great place to start. I've always said this about Sinclair. I mean, if you are a beginner, the instructions are so clear, the illustrations, the pictures, you just can't go wrong. I mean, yes, it's a PDF pattern, so you do have to spend some time printing out pages and putting it together. But I really do think it's worth it because of the tutorial that you get, and these underwear were super easy to make, and they're really quick as well. So, oh yeah, just let me talk real quick because I've had people ask me on my Instagram posts for my underwear, so strange, the best kind of fabric to use. So you really want something that breathes, fabric that breathes. Down there, it's especially important. And I highly recommend cotton or lyocell, which is made from eucalyptus, or rayon, with 5 to 10% spandex in there. So you want to have some nice stretch. So those fabrics will allow you to breathe. So those are what I personally am using to make my underwear. And then the gusset, or which is the crotch lining, that little piece there, that should be 100% cotton, and most underwear that you see and ready to wear are 100% cotton. And that's always a good starting point, is look at your favorite pair of underwear and see what the fiber content is of that fabric, or go online to like Victoria's Secret or Soma or whatever and look at what the content is of their underwear. And that'll help guide you in terms of what fabrics to pick. So far my underwear fabric has come from Joann, so, you know, they have some good picks for the fiber content that we're looking for that. So this is a red crepe knit. It's kind of a medium weight, and I got it at Joann, and I bought it because I don't actually have anything red. I don't know why, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to change that. I want to wear red, so I'm going to. So I'm going to make this dress. It's Quick Sew 4026, and it is a, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. What is that thing? Cowl neck. It's got a cowl neck and a 3/4 sleeves because I'm doing view B. And yeah, I'm doing it in this stretch crepe, which is really a nice fabric. It's, like I said, it's medium weight, it's a bit substantial, it's got some stretch. So let's see how that goes. I'm working on it this weekend. Okay, so I should, in theory, have it to show you next week, right? I just want to take a little pattern piece here by Quick Sew and show you. I like their pattern pieces. I know this sounds silly, but it's been a while since I've sewn with Quick Sew, and I think their pattern paper, it's white and it's blue. It's not that boring brown stuff, and it doesn't feel as flimsy. I just like it, and their instructions are nice paper with color. I know it's just pink color, but I like that, and it's the little things. It really is. I really appreciate that, so thank you, Quick Sew. I'm going to look for more patterns from Quick Sew. I forgot that seriously, guys, it does matter. I know, I'm a nerd. But anyway, so that is on my list. Oh gosh, I'm going to show you this fabric because it's just here in the corner just staring at me. So this is a rayon. It's a rayon challis, I believe. This is a thing from Art Gallery Lumina. I bought 3 yards of it. I bought 3 yards of it from Amazon because free shipping from fabric.com if you go and you order from an Amazon site. Yep. But he advertised it as a knit, a rayon knit. And I thought that's great. I can make a little dress. I was going to make a Tilly in the Buttons dress. And then I was going to use the leftovers because I thought it was a rayon knit for some underwear. And I can't do that because it's actually a woven challis. They came and I thought, okay, you know, I'm going to return it. I let them know you've advertised this as a knit, and it is not. It's a woven. Big difference there. And then I just was looking at it, and I thought, no, it's cute. I'll make something. So I ended up keeping it. But just wanted to show you. I haven't bought much fabric. Well, really, any. This, and then what I'm about to show you for my coat class. So, yeah. So here's some fabric I bought. It's pretty. I like it. I like the color. I think it's fun. I think it's happy. So, okay. So now we're going to talk about this big project I'm going to be working on starting, actually, is it next weekend? Yeah, I think it is. So the 13th. Yes, so the 13th, I'm going to embark upon an 8-week class via Zoom with Kenneth King. If you don't know about Kenneth King, he often contributes articles for Threads. He was a Craftsy blueprint teacher, and I've taken his classes and they've been great. I think he teaches at FIT in New York, and he's a designer. I think he's made things for Elton John, so he really knows what he's talking about. So he's hosting an 8-week class on Zoom to make a Raglan coat. I'll put a picture of it so you can see what this is going to, well, what the coat will look like. Not exactly mine, of course. So I want to show you the fabric I got, but also, where is the pattern? So you buy the pattern from the Sewing Design School online. I'll link it below, and all you get is the pattern, okay? It's like I haven't even unfolded it, but you don't get instructions, and Kenneth will tell me all what I need to do in this class. I think that It's going to be challenging, but challenging in a good way, and I'm really looking forward to it. So that is a big project on my list, and it won't be done until March. So I will share with you my progress as I go. So fingers crossed I don't screw it up, guys. So here are the fabrics I'm going to be using for the Raglan coat class with Kenneth King online. We have a boiled wool, which is, I believe it's called Rumba Red, and then I have a jacquard lining, and it's purple and red. So I like that it's got more than just the red. It has some blue. I think it's going to look really nice, but it's got the red pops here that pull out the red. That is the color of my coat. And I wanted to find some thread from Wawak because I like these Gutermann Mara spools. And I had the swatch up from Mood, the fabric swatch from, you know, when you shop online, and then the little color swatches online at Wawak's website. And they looked like they matched online, and you know how colors can vary. And sure enough, when I got the threads, they matched. So I'm super happy with that. These are great threads. Okay, so that was my fabric for the coat class. I have, actually, you know what? I did buy another piece of fabric. I forgot about it. I have this. Where did I get it? I don't remember. Fabric.com, I think. Yeah, I think. Gosh, I can't. So it's this beautiful, like, rose and black embroidered. It's a brocade. Embroidered brocade. I want to make a fit and flare dress. I haven't exactly figured out which fit and flare dress pattern it will be. There are quite a few, as you know, out there. So once I get going on that, I'll let you know which pattern it's going to be, but I'm definitely going to be doing a mock-up of this pattern because it's going to matter when it is that fitted, right? If it doesn't fit, you're gonna know. You're gonna know about it. Let me show you this girl. Goodness gracious, I haven't unveiled her yet. So this is turning out to be quite a video. She's got a little, as high as she'll go. And I'll do a more in-depth like discussion about her after I use her more for fitting. I haven't done it. This is my custom dress form. That is my body. Yes. I have a shoulder that is higher. I don't know if you can see that in the video. I've got one shoulder that is higher. I have a hip that is higher than the other. Tilted. So I really, and I've got like this, yeah. So this is from Beatrice Forms, and you download an app on your phone and you have someone walk around you 360 degrees at different points at your body. You send those videos to them. Takes like, I don't know, 8 to 12 weeks, and they send you this. That looks just like your body. It really does. And it's going to be great for when I make my fit and flare dress because I can properly fit it. It is difficult to do on yourself. It was like, I think it was $1,300. So yes, that is pricey, but I'm just tired of, you know, spending all this time, spending all this money on fabric, and then not having well-fitting garments. So this is going to help me, and then it'll help me improve my fitting techniques as well. So these little like pins, these are pins. I put them in so I know where center front is. I know where my neckline is. I know where the armhole is on I put an sleeveless dress on, so I know I like the sleeveless, the opening to hit. I really can't use my words. And I put this little twill tape around the waist. So you know, the biggest problem I have with dress forms that even if they're adjustable is the torso proportion is difficult on that, even if you can pad them or open them up here at the chest or even the hip. And then the nuances of the shoulders, and then like I have my left shoulder protrudes out more than my right, and it will pull garments. So you know, being able to see that and fix things on the dress form is going to help a lot. So it's been, I've had her for a few months and I haven't shared her because I wanted to work with her more. And I mainly bought it for more fitted garments. So I don't really do mock-ups when I do knits. That's me because I'm lazy. But when I'm going to do something like a fit and flare dress, that she's going to come in handy. So I will do a more in-depth review after I've had a chance to work with her. And that was a little bit scary showing my body, yeah. But I have to say, great quality. This is pretty much spot on to my body in terms of measurements, proportions, all those little weird idiosyncrasies in your body. I'm super impressed so far. So the only thing, you can't have collapsible shoulders. So if you get something really tight that doesn't have a zipper, that's going to be, but yeah, it can be tricky in that way that there's no collapsible shoulders. So then that's the only drawback from that. But I think honestly, nonetheless, you can do tissue fitting with your pattern pieces, and that will be fine. So yeah, so I didn't intend to show you that, but I think it was nice nonetheless. So I'm sorry if this video is longer than you thought it would be. Okay, so now I think I have finally shared everything I have, and we will meet again next week with my next Friday sews, and I really hope you like this. Leave a comment below, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you again next week.